Guys, we have to talk. There's a cool news by Meta from Andrew Bosworth. This is the CTO, Meta CTO, this guy here. And he just had an AMA, Ask Me Anything, on his Instagram page. And people ask him, did you guys give up on VR? And his answer was pretty clear. And in this video, we want to check it out, what he said. And there is something really cool about upcoming VR headsets by Meta. My name is Thomas and you're watching VoodooDE VR.
VoodooDE.
Do you wear glasses and hate wearing them under your VR headset? They press against your face, fog up, or maybe even scratch the lenses. It doesn't have to be that way. These are the prescription lenses from VR Rock. These lenses are custom made based on your exact prescription. The result? Perfect clear vision in VR, completely without glasses. And the best part, they are magnetic. Installation is super easy. Attach the adapter once and the lenses just click into place. Holds securely and fits perfectly. And for the PlayStation VR 2, they've even added a special cutout at the nose bridge for maximum comfort. They also have new lenses for all Ray-Ban Meta models now. You can choose from 5 different types, including mirrored, polarized, or fast-reacting transition lenses. Best of all, they support a massive prescription range from -20 up to +12, using high index material to keep them ultra thin and comfortable even for high prescriptions. Every order includes free lens coatings for enhanced comfort and free worldwide shipping. So ditch the glasses from your headset and enjoy VR the way it's meant to be. Sharp, clear and comfortable. A 10% coupon link and code is in the description. So let's first hear what he has to say. Give me a second.
No, we've talked about this a lot this year. Kind of an odd comment, given we've just updated the user interface kind of profoundly for the first time in years. We've talked openly about the fact that we're building multiple next generation headsets. We did get ourselves into like a more sustainable shape. That's true. But no, we continue to invest quite a bit there. So stay tuned for Connect and we'll have more to share then.
Oh. So first he said we've talked about this a lot this year. So yeah, he's sure, he's very clear. They did not give up on VR, but we already know this, right? They stopped developing VR games. They closed several studios. We know that, and they focus on hardware and the platform, right? We already knew this. This is nothing new. Yeah, and he also said we've just updated the user interface for the first time this year. They mean this navigator, and yeah, I still must be honest. I don't like the navigator. I don't like it. I don't even understand it completely. Yeah, still not. I love the old design, but whatever. That's not the topic today. And then he also said we've talked openly about the fact that we are building multiple next generation headsets. And yeah, they are talking about different headsets that they are developing. Like, for example, the Phoenix. This is the ultra light mixed reality headset with a tethered puck, like a little bit like the Apple Vision Pro. Yeah, mixed reality headset and so on. And yeah, perhaps they will they will also, of course, bring an upgraded Meta Quest 3. Yeah, but this one will be not so cheap because they will not push money into that to sell it. Yeah, he also said that we did get ourselves into more sustainable shape. We continue to invest quite a bit here. So sustainable shape. And that means, yeah, of course, they don't want to lose more money. They lost billions of dollars with the developing of VR things, and they're stopping that now to sell the Quest under price and things. So you can definitely think about a much more expensive Meta Quest 4. This will not be $500 anymore. I can tell you. Perhaps 1,000 or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. But this is nothing new. But the new thing, the very interesting thing is that he said, so stay tuned for Connect and we'll have more to share then. Woo! So let's check out the Meta Connect. So here we go. Save the date, Meta Connect 2026. So come join us at Connect September 23 to 24. So that means perhaps we will see an announcement of Meta Quest 4 on Connect on September 23rd. Or it could only be the Phoenix headset. We don't know this. But they'll have more to share, they say. Oh my God. So this would be really cool if they show the Quest 4. But guys, don't think about the headset will be available soon. So if you remember, for example, Quest 1 or Quest 2 announcement, at least I remember Quest 1 announcement was also at Connect, and then it was much later, the release, much later. And I think it will be the same. So still, I think the Quest 4 will not be out before end of 2027 or at least 2027, something like that. I don't think it will come this year. I hope I'm wrong, of course. Yeah, but I don't think so. Perhaps the Phoenix or so, but this is gonna be very interesting. The Connect is gonna be very interesting in September. So we have to check it out together. And the cool thing is they also talk about VR again. Yeah, we'll have an evening keynote with Mark Zuckerberg, of course, and developer sessions where we'll share the latest in VR. Yeah, of course, wearables, Metaverse, and AI, that's their main topic, but they also talk about VR in first place. Very interesting. So no, they obviously didn't give up on VR. Like he said, no. That's cool. This guy is cool. So yeah, guys, that's very interesting. And yeah, I think this is gonna be cool. So they didn't give up on VR. We already know this. Yeah, and this is the confirmation, and we should definitely check out the Meta Connect this year. Oh my God. I will definitely report about this, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. And so in my opinion, Meta Quest 3 is still a thing. Yeah, so you will definitely use it for the next years. Even if the Quest 4 comes out at the end of 2027, the Quest 3 will be maintained like minimum 3 years, I think. So you can still buy it without any problems, I think. And there are also a lot of cool games. But the question that I ask myself is, okay, when we get the Quest 4 next year, for example, that it costs like $1,000, I don't know, or 800 to 1,000, something like that, because yeah, they don't want to push to sell it under the value anymore, to get a more sustainable shape, right? So they closed all the VR studios, but what games do we play with the Quest 4 then? That's the question. I mean, for now there are only like small indie game productions, nothing special, no AAA games, Gorilla Tech clones or what. So like the question is, I won't buy a Quest 4 for $1,000 to play this Gorilla Tag clones or these kiddie games or whatever. I don't want to do that. So where are the new games coming then? Will they create new studios? Will they support developers again? I don't know. Because in the last month's news, you only hear this studio is closed, this studio is closed, Vertigo Games, whatever, all closed. So what games do we play with a Quest 4? That's the question. Only the old games or what? Or does Meta focus on PC VR gaming again and they say, okay, we have cool Steam VR games or whatever, play them on Quest 4? I have no idea. I have no idea. What do you think? That's a very important question. Write it in the comments below. Also, what do you think? Will they announce the Quest 4 or is it only focused on the Phoenix headset? This is the main question. They will definitely announce something at Connect. This is for sure. Otherwise, this guy lied, but I don't think so. Yeah, stay tuned for Connect, he said. So, guys, let's stay tuned for Connect. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and give me a like. And also check out my game guide. Yeah, I made a game guide to show everything about the coolest Meta Quest games. Check it out. And thank you for watching. See you next time in virtual reality. See ya.
VoodooDE